making biochar compost. So what I am telling is 50% biochar, 50% compost. This compost we are directly taking farmyard manure, but this can become, I can have 10% seaweed, I can use press mud 10%, I can use this poultry litter 10% as I wish, or farmyard manure 50%, poultry litter 50%, or small ruminant manure I can add, but finally this is 50%.
Altogether 50%.
Okay. Even 1 spoon of salt also part of this whole thing. Okay. Now this plus this is our geochar. Agreed? This plus that is geochar, or that is biochar means B. This is compost means C. I call BC. Remember BC. Like ADBC we say, no, like that BC. No, biochar compost. When we mix together it is BC. If it is only biochar, B. If it is only C, it is C. Got it? Because why I am telling this abbreviation is, we use like BC 100. BC 100 means only these two are there in one packet. BC 90 means these two together is 90, 10% is soil. For that I use that BC code. Agreed? But this is fundamental fertilizer making. How much quantity you need to use, that is with soil we have to test. Okay, so mix together.
Quantity, sir.
Add. Both add. Now we can mix with hand or anything, that is okay. That is fine. I think you also do some cooking, no? China type.
Fast food.
Fast food. Okay, now it is done. Now this is not the procedure. What I said, this is only direct mixing. For microbes, moisture is required. There is not enough moisture. Okay, that is one thing. Second thing is, there are some microbes in the compost, but some good microbes I want to introduce. How do you find good microbes? Where do you find good microbes? Where they live? How they live? How to identify which place is the right place to find microbes? See, if you want to identify tiger, where you go?
Forest.
A deep forest where tigers are there. Similarly, if you want to identify, see, finally this I am applying for mango plants, and I want good microbes for mango plants. Where I will search?
Mango orchard.
I will go to a very old mango tree where nobody applied any fertilizers or anything, but the plant is, the morphology, the leaves, everything is perfect, natural plant. From there it can be 20 km away from my area. It should not be too far. But identify that plant with all this thing. Go to that plant, pray that plant, respect I mean to say, and take something from there and add it. How do you take microbes? Where do you take microbes? For your corona test, what they are doing?
Swab test.
Yeah, good. So it is not easy. From anywhere they cannot do like this and go for testing. So where the microbes will be there?
Root. Here's the root, sir. Under the tree.
Why they will be there?
Because the plant needs it. From there only it takes. From the root only takes to the whole tree. And there is no direct sunlight.
Okay. Now you all go Each one of you get some soil from any plant. I am not telling specific plant. You tell me that this soil is having microbes. Let me check. I will tell you whether this has microbes or no microbes. I will tell. But go. Use your intellect. Don't tell others. Get some soil and tell me. Get some little only. Little, this much is enough. Very little. You go see where they are collecting, how they are collecting, what they are doing. ఆ నీళ్లు పడిపోతున్నాయి. Why that water is falling?
చెట్టు పై నుంచి పడింది సార్ వాటర్.
Okay, you all stand. I'll tell one simple experiment. Okay, come. This is not gold digging. This is only soil. And in permaculture farm, everywhere soil is good. But still, I want to tell which soil has more microbes. How do you identify? Yeah, tell me. Anybody? My soil has very good microbes, high density of microbes, and you tell me what is the indicator that you have.
This is good microbes, very good smell, so moisture,
Okay,
texture also very good.
okay. Next, what is the reason?
You can see these roots.
Root here.
Yes, root here.
Okay. What else?
So here moisture is there, some small particles of roots are there, porosity is there, microorganism activities,
Okay, very good. For you?
moisture and
On what basis you are assuming that as
Okay, yours. Then you smell each others and tell me which is the best smell. Best means it is the most pleasing smell.
smell each other's soil, please?
this one is also
See, camera is watching.
smell is good.
Smell each others and tell me which is the best smell.
I think this.
No, don't show. See, I said you use your nose.
Right.
There is no exam with nose. Otherwise, you would have failed. Only writing and intellectual thing is passing you in life, not the road. Okay.
Most close. Very close.
Now tell me which one.
Banana.
It's okay. Which one you smelt better?
Sir.
It's okay. Smell it and show. Others should say, not you. Some other person should say this is better.
Banana.
It's okay. No, some other person should say this is better. Who is telling?
He is telling.
Same person should not say mine is good. Other person should say yours is good.
You tell us which is good.
Very good smell.
Okay. Two are confirming this. Tell me, is there?
Let me check.
Huh?
Sir, mine. This is completely compost, bro. Almost. Sir, how about this? Sir, this. How about this? Yeah, that and this is ideal.
It belongs to you.
Okay.
That
It's
is
okay.
compost, this is soil and this is soil.
That's okay.
Nice.
Sir, this one.
This smell. This is good.
That is good, sir.
No smell.
Finally, that is good.
No smell.
Finally, that is. This is closer. This and that are
This is
closer.
okay. No. Madam, you have cold. You are not eligible to smell.
Sir, finally, that is okay. That is okay.
So SARS is okay. Smell wise. It is very simple.
Yeah.
Because whoever smells the earth, nobody will vomit on this earth.
Okay.
And the beautiful smell of Mother Earth is the smell of the soil.
Yeah.
Mother Earth. Like for a baby, even for dogs, puppies don't have eyes.
Yeah.
With the smell of the mother, it goes. Most of the animals. And for mother also, smell of the babies. That's the relationship. So Mother Earth smell means this is the smell. What is this smell?
Microbes.
This is the smell of the cumulative of all the microbes.
Microbes.
See, one more indication for good soil is earthworm.
Earthworm.
Like Project Tiger we say. Why we say Project Tiger?
Earthworms unnaya?
If you see one tiger,
That is having earthworm.
no, it's okay. You might or not dig there. That is a different thing. But I am telling the other way around. Indicators. See, if you have one tiger in jungle, it means all your herbivorous, carnivorous, you say, no, the pyramid of all things, including your biodiversity. Everything is ensured, so there are tigers. So, one earthworm is a indirect indicator because you can't see microbes.
Yeah.
You can smell microbes. Agreed? Cumulative smell, but you cannot see microbes. But you can see with a lens and with one microscope some of the things, not everything. Some microbes you can see because we have bacteria, fungi, protozoa, nematodes, arthropods. Anything missing? So, all these things will be there. Yeah. So, even some crawling insects will be there. What you do is, if you think this smell and everything is good, simplest experiment I am telling, even I do. You take a glass bottle. With some moisture, you put this one, not too much.
Okay.
Too much will make anaerobic. Little moisture, you put this one.
Okay.
Put one charcoal piece, fresh one. If you want, you put some seeds,
Okay.
few seeds, small growing plants, not big plants,
Okay.
and close the lid forever. You will see so much things emerging from these and plants coming and eating. A zoo park will happen.
Terrarium.
Small bottle also, transparent one.
Wow.
I did that. So, you want to learn what are the other things which will emerge because everything you cannot see now.
Yeah.
A simple experiment, close it.
Fully.
What I do is like a plaster of Paris, I tie with bandage and then put plaster of Paris also, permanently close it.
Oh.
Airtight. Then leave it, don't put in the sun. Some light should come, but don't put in the sun. Every day morning you see many things happening. And you took an anaerobic soil, you take two soils and check. That is the easy method to know your soil biodiversity. Even with a lens you can go closer and see some things. It's a nice thing also.
Yeah.
Some people will keep fish.
Yes. Why not?
So you keep this.
Okay.
Wow. Nice.
Nature.
I'm wondering how
Beauty of
how
the
people make it. Anaerobic
Yes,
system.
sir. Unless cycles I think because biochar kuda vetnyamu, it will absorb certain negative things. Plant is there, no?
Okay.
Some algae also, if it is there, it will generate with light.
Symbiotic.
The cycle it will create.
Symbiotic.
Okay. So you can try that. It will be beautiful experiment. Now what you do is you throw all your soils.
Yeah.
I will tell one more secret how to become closer to the microbes. Now only uproot the weeds here. Madam will say nothing is weed in permaculture, but still there will be something which we can uproot.
Yeah.
Okay, uproot only few plants with the roots holding the soil. Don't do like this. And bring at least 4 different types of plants around and show where the roots holding the soil.
Yeah.
You bring that. Now you will become closer to the microbes. చిన్న మొక్కలు చిన్నవి small plants which they are weeds, not local weeds. You earn, that is better. Nobody will listen to me. Hold it like that only, sir. Don't lose the soil or root. Hold it. Hold it. Good. Good one. Medicinal one. No. Uttareni. Uttareni, sir. మట్టి కావాలి కొంచెం దాంతో సర్లే ఎంత ఉంటే అంతరా నౌ స్మెల్ ఇట్ స్మెల్ ద అదర్స్ నో స్మెల్ అదర్స్ ఆల్సో యూ స్మెల్డ్ యువర్ సాయిల్ నౌ యూ స్మెల్డ్ విచ్ ఈస్ బెటర్ యూ టెల్
Show some expression.
నో యూ టెల్
I can't capture the smell.
This kid is close to Anna.
Actually, yours is
Smell your soil, madam. Lift it and smell it. Which is better? No, whatever it is, let us smell and tell which is pleasing. Madam, smell the others also. Then tell me which is better. This is not a competition, only appreciating what is better. You smell it. Which one is better?
But he has more.
Don't tell about soil, smell and tell. No, smell and tell. He plucked a bigger plant, that's a different thing. Smell only you tell. Oh, now what? Which one is better? Tell me quickly. Don't let me wait.
one more.
See, we always
This one also.
you show me different smells. You show me one.
This is a weed.
Do you smell
No.
the soil of the plant?
Plant. Sorry, root.
Yeah, this is better. This one,
Not that much good.
no way. This one,
That is first.
some
This already is first. That is first.
You're first. You want.
not so. You
మేడం సాయిల్ లేదు మేడం సాయిల్ ఎక్కడ స్మెల్ చేస్తున్నారు
ఏం కాదు సాయిల్ ఉంది
not way. ఇక్కడ తేండి.
ఏం కాదు
Nothing.
ఉంది కదా.
She has cold.
This is okay, but no soil. I said good one. No, where is that good one?
Good one, sir.
Sir,
I think this.
Okay. See, I'll explain this thing. What happens is, this is a kind of legume plant, I think. See, why microbes are with the roots is, there is only one secret. Your friends are with you. Why they are with you? For having tea, for having something.
You have some
Money.
good vibes.
Not money. Evening they are sitting together. Why they are sitting?
Social. Social.
For the stuff
Social.
that they have.
Madam is speaking correct language. So social. So that social, how it will happen? The plant will give something to the microbes. Microbes will give something to the plant.
Right.
So what happens is, the smell that you are having here is very pleasant and sweetness.
What?
Sweetness.
Sweet.
Sweetness. Like jaggery.
Sweet.
Are you getting? So root exudates. Roots will give this liquids, sweet liquid. That's why the microbes are there.
Okay.
Are you getting? So that's why you are plucking soil from here. Their microbes are less. Like you see somebody having a plate for food. He will be close to the plate where it is served, or he will be 1 kilometer away. He will be close to the place where food is being served. So plucking that soil is more important than going and plucking something just like that and putting.
Plucking the soil.
I mean to say picking.
With the soil.
You all had been picking your soil, no, from anywhere. There your microbes, everything need not be. Here you will see the highest. Because here is the place where food is served. Microbes cannot travel like us. 1 kilometer this way, 1 kilometer that way. They are so small. They tend to be very close to the plant only. So this soil we had to do like this. Although the soil we got less. And local weeds, why I prefer is, local weed is, many species you see here, they may not be native. Because seed concept itself is not seed. You have seed mela. I always wonder, they show 10 different, 20 varieties of chilies. I asked this one from which place in India it originated. They say from Mexico. Then what is seed mela? You are propagating some other seed here again. Actually, you are invasive things you are putting in seed mela. So these things are native.
Yeah.
Weeds mostly they are native and they are resistant and they survive in this climate. So preferably local weeds, whatever it is, from there you do like this. Here it is less, but what's are got some good soil like that, if you have, do like this. So that is the first priority. Maybe with 2-3 plants, if you do like this, that is enough to inoculate our local microbial diversity here. Let us say there is a waterlogging area. Somebody get one plant from there, smell it, it is worst smell. If I do like this, you will be inoculating with most anaerobic bacteria and pathogens.
Lack of
Agreed?
oxygen.
You go any waterlogging area, just pluck one root, smell it, it is dirty. Your methane, everything you can smell it. So there the microbes are not healthy. Agreed? So these things when we do like this, that to fresh one we have to like this. So that the thing that is here to the root, that will fall there. Some soil is enough.
Wow. So much, how much you have to put?
Little is enough, whatever. It will take care. Like that.
Huh?
Homeopathy.
2 drop.
1 in 1 million will cure everybody. That is homeopathy. Allopathy is very bad.
Every day 2
You
times.
take too much. It's okay. I don't know those miracles, but people are believing and getting cured. It's okay. So, but here it is real. Microbes is real. One microbe will have families. Within 15 minutes also, it will attain nirvana or it will have life and life and life.
So now we said for mango tree, then mechanical mango tree.
Mango tree kada kuda root hair untadi. Like somebody got that, no, not here. When you took some directly also, there were root hair in it.
I got
So root hair is always at the canopy circle. If you have a canopy, around that canopy there is a circle. So there you see some root hairs are there. From there you dig and get. Okay, and when it is wet, it is easy to identify. It is too dry, you cannot identify. Anyhow, there won't be microbes at that time. When there is some moisture only, your microbes will be there. No moisture, why they will be there microbes? Tell me.
Yes, sir.
Got it? Otherwise, you irrigate today, and then moisture is there, then you get. Logical. So this is very critical. Whether you buy or whether you inoculate with local microbes or you want to inoculate specific species microbes, then yours is the right thing. If somebody is asking, give me 10 tons of biochar compost for mango orchard, you say, wait. If you are a seller of this material, you inoculate with that thing for about 15 days, create that, charge it and give it. Second thing, this one we sprinkle water. Where is water?
There, behind.
Bring some water. Sprinkle water, and it should be dry and wet, not complete wet nor dry. Thadi podi we say in Telugu. Like when we make bundi laddu, we just moisten like that. Rava laddu, moisten.
Texture.
But you don't, when we squeeze, water should not come out. That much water you have to put. Put the water. So, anyhow, first day you require more moisture in this process. This whole thing need to be done under the trees. When we are having very big rainfall, at that time only you cover with a plastic sheet. Otherwise, you don't cover with plastic sheet. If there is no shade like this, then you cover with grass. If you are doing in the open, dry grass, not the plastic sheet. Okay, put. Okay, thirty podi చెప్పినా కదా బూందీ లడ్డు లెక్క. Not too much, not too less. Check, you mix. పొయ్యి ఎడదర్చింది పొయ్యి తడుపుతుంటాడు. నువ్వు do. First time you require more water to moisten, and this jaggery I said for 1 ton, 1 kg for 15 days. So today I require maybe this much only. Don't add too much jaggery, you will spoil your compost. See, molasses is negative. Molasses also smells a lot. Negative smell comes if it is rotting. Molasses. So little only add. What happened is in one recent experiment, they already brought the molasses for the compost mix. And I said some jaggery, but I was not knowing how active that molasses was. What happened is your houseflies got into this and laid their larva, I mean to say eggs. And after about 7-8 days, they are showing me a video with larva everywhere. I said gone. I said simple one thing, smell it. If it is smelling bad, means already your that molasses or something, seaweed or whatever you add, it's spoiled. Are you getting? That's spoiled. So now smell it. If it is smelling bad, throw it. Because once you get bad bacteria, even in our houses, if somebody dies, we have that 10 days observation. Why? We don't meet any other person. We have go ritualistic. Why? Because we don't want these contaminants to go into other places. Got it? No? Recently, my sister's daughter's marriage was there. In the marriage, just marriage happened, we are about to have lunch. At that time, we got the news. On the spot, we left. Nothing. And even now that things are happening, I said no. After 10th day, we are meeting. They are so strict because of other things, cultural things, where this microbial thing only, mainly people died because of cholera or what you say, plague, many other things, no? So that's why these things came long back. Even now we follow things. So now it is done. So very little this thing, because this is for 15 days. Every day you have to mix like this, moist with water, mix it, moist with water, mix, and very little this thing with water after mixing with water, because we apply like this concentrated.
Only one place.
If I put in water and then apply, it goes everywhere. Okay, put some water now. Anyway.
Already moisture is there.
It's okay, but still you have to mix again, no? Yeah, mix.
I really absorb.
This, see where you did not mix. So, yeah. Now, any green mulch if you want to add, above this you can add. That is independent. That is extra. Green mulch. Glyceride and all. See, there are 2-3 things. You remember again, these are very fine things I am telling. Fine things means when you are really doing, these questions will come. What happens is, now if you check the temperature, this will be okay, like normal, like it is not too high or low or something. But if you see tomorrow morning, means in a heap you have to make a something like, and then in between you have to see. Don't see superficially. Inside you have to see. Got it? So there you check temperature, 3-4 places. Slightly increase will be there. Second day, third day, fourth day, you can see increase. Even early mornings before mixing you do, before mixing. So you can see the temperature increase. At that time what happens is, your some of the good microbes are also dying because temperature is going high. When again temperature is coming down, at that time also add some microbes, local microbes. This you should not forget. Because you think sometimes temperature don't go if your compost is already well composted. Got it? At that time these microbes are okay. But sometimes if temperature goes high, like for babies we give sporalac. Why? Lactobacillus. Why we give? When they have dysentery, all their good microbes are gone. So when we give these things, again their intestine is taken care. Agreed? This thing happens, no? For children. So like that you add again. Got it? This is another secret. and let us say this seeding is done. After 15 days, there is no taker, or you are not ready, because only when it rained you have to apply. These things, any organic things, you should not apply during summer, or when there is no moisture, you should not apply. When you have for some rains and there is a moisture, then you have to apply. That is rule. So you are waiting with this. What will happen? Let us say your mobile you charge it today. You are using or not using. You kept somewhere. After 1 month, if you see your battery will come down or it will be same. Natural discharge, your vehicle also happens, no car.
Battery.
Your battery discharge happens and suddenly you see that you have to push. So don't give after 1 month directly or 2 months. Sometimes people think I made about 6 months back nice compost. No, you take. If somebody gives you a laddu after 6 months, will you eat? Simple things I am asking. So what you have to do is, you need not spend 15 days, maybe 3 days you rotate by adding some microbes, add some jaggery water, or a little bit new compost, because old compost is eaten by your microbes. But whatever compost you made now, whatever microbes that have increased, what happened, you ask me? What happened? See, they are eating. They are living in the biochar. After 15 days, you are not putting moisture. Slowly what happened? They are dying. Once they are dying, what will happen? Their dead bodies, what will happen? Decompose. Decompose means what? Or their fluids will come out.
Again absorbed by the biochar.
These fluids are absorbed by biochar. Actually, the dead microbial fluids are the food for the plant, not the microbes. See, if you say plant is non-vegetarian, then I would say every plant eats microbes. Can they eat?
No.
Plants don't eat non-veg. Only that 2-3 pitcher plant and something is there. There also they take digested insects, not the insect. In the pitcher plant, insect falls in the liquid, it is trapped, but the fluids will digest. That liquid is absorbed. Agreed? So plants are vegetarian. Yeah, soup. So that soup of the dead. Now you tell me the another question. There are two kinds of people now. One is all the people who go with cattle, go. They say one cattle is enough for 1 acre, like that they say. And all the things that their preparations, they use cow dung, urine, jaggery, curd, ghee, you name everything they use. Agreed? Some soils, everything. They call Jivamrut, Ghana Jivamrut, Panchagavya, everything. Now you tell me, if you smell that one, can you smell for 1 hour?
No.
The soil that you smelt now, if I keep it like this for whole day, you can smell?
We can smell.
You can smell. If you can't smell soil, then there is no other good smell on this earth. Soil smell is the only smell. అదే కదా ప్రాబ్లం. ఈ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ ఉండాలంటే నేను ముక్కు కాడ దాకా తెచ్చిన, ఏం చేయాలి? అది కూడా నేనే ముక్కులో పెట్టాలనా ఏందిగా అంటే అయిపోతుంది. మేడం కంటే సర్దయింది, వాసన చూడలేదు, మీరు చూడడానికి ఏమైంది? మీది ఓకే మేడం, ఎక్సెప్షన్. వీళ్ళు చూడాలి కదా, అందాక అది చూడండి 100 సార్లు చెప్తే కూడా చూడకుండా క్యాన్ యూ స్మెల్ యువర్ సాయిల్ అంటే నో ఐ కెనాట్ స్మెల్ అంటే నేనేం చేయాలి? సి, పెండ తెచ్చి ముక్కాడ పెడతా, క్యాన్ యూ స్మెల్ హోల్ డే? అడ్డం పడతావు కదా. సో కౌడంగ్ యూ కెనాట్ స్మెల్ హోల్ డే. You can smell sometime now and then, but whole day like this, very nice, very nice. Can you say? Even the cattle will laugh at us. What kind of human being is smelling something of which I don't even feel like, and he is telling like this and smelling what, man? It will tell, no, cow. So what is happening is anaerobic methods of your this thing is, they are anaerobic methods. That's why yes smell. So there also some microbes are coming. See, aerobic will generate heat, anaerobic won't generate heat much, but anaerobic require congested areas, aerobic require larger areas. Remember, if you are doing this kind of compost on the ground, you require more area. But if you have a pit, I can dig a very deep pit and I put the same thing. You think the compost made in the pit and compost made here both are same? See, traditional farm-made pits, they are different. Actually, you are adding layer by layer. Remember, you are not putting everything one day and creating compost. So, it is aerobic only in a way. Remember, got it? It is not 100% anaerobic. So, this fundamental question, yes. Then people from that section who are into natural farming and who love this Jivamrut, Panchagavya, and there is a whole lot of followers. So, they will question me, sir, is it wrong to add that into soil? I say nothing. You have to do only small 2-3 things. What are the things? First thing is, whatever anaerobic bacteria is there, they should die. When they will die? Yeah. You give more oxygen, they will die. Simple logic. A cockroach will die if you take, bring it out from nala and give nice bath, shower with soap and everything, and you put in a AC room and ask a cockroach to sleep on your bed. Can a cockroach live? It will die because its life is there in the gutter. And you are bringing here and trying to make them God. No, it will not. Same thing, anaerobic will not survive in the aerobic. So, just to put oxygen bubbler in your this thing liquids or spread it. If it is Gana Jivamrut or something, spread it widely. Then there is more oxygen. Then they will die. Same thing will happen. After their death, their liquids are entering. That liquid is okay for us. It is anaerobic bacteria or aerobic bacteria. We are not looking at the animals. But anaerobic bacteria will always carry pathogens. Aerobic bacteria will not carry pathogens. Because whole soil itself is made on aerobic principles, not on anaerobic. If I tell simple logic, sir, simple logic, curd is there, milk is there. If you can smell curd and I put curd in milk, what is the smell of the milk? It is like curd. After one day, the milk smell will turn into curd. Got it? Okay. Now, aerobic bacteria I brought. I put in my soil. After few days, if it is smelling the way it smelled when I brought, then I believe that same microbes are here. But here how it is smelling like this, aerobic. Got it? Simple principle. If it smells same thing, then I will consider that they allow anaerobic bacteria. That's why the smell of this is same as like my Jivamruta and other things. Simple means they are dying and the smell is turning aerobic. Means the soil structure itself is aerobic. That is not anaerobic. That's all. That is the simplest reason. So, even our life, human beings' life is also aerobic. We cannot have anaerobic environment and live longer. I will tell other different things now for you to remember forever. You go to a new house. See, to remove negative is a very easy term. How do you explain negative? First thing is, in a new house construction, there is dampness, there is moisture. Because in construction time, we put lots of water and so many things. And in any given place, even in this thing, even in biochar, I can ask anaerobic things to come and live happily also. Like in a cinema theater, there are some guys who are fans of heroes. They will not let me watch the movie. For every dialogue, they say CT and then they throw. If I get those guys into the theater, can I watch? Once those people are sitting on the seats, because seats are limited, 500 seats in a theater means 500 only, and they have taken already. And if I go also, can I leave? So, in your house also, in that environment, in that dampness, in that increased temperature conditions and dampness, there could be so many vectors entered already. So, second thing is you have closed many doors and many things at that time. Second thing, as you rightly said, your paints, your varnish, your wood, your furniture, your benzene, you name anything, all carcinogenic, everything. So, we call sick building syndrome. Those who don't perform all these things, who get into without house warming ceremony. In English, how nice it is? House warming. Warming, remember. Got it? Warming means with fire we are warm. Got it? No? Science is there. So, we get after doing that, without doing that, sick building syndrome will happen in some houses. People are dying. That happened. Yeah, you take any building which is said उसमें भूत रहता है. I will take you there and show you all these anaerobic situations there. Even a very big building, you live long enough, this air gets accumulated, poisonous air, and anybody enters suddenly, he will die, and he will blame on the ghost.
Ghost, yeah.
Chandramukhi, whatever are there, all movies. They are not teaching this science. Simple science is even the guy who comes with all these beads and this thing, that thing, home, boost. He comes with fire only, remember. He cannot enter any building without fire. With fire he comes and he does with vibhuti and all this. So, he is actually cleansing. That's why he is able to enter, otherwise he himself will die. Got it? So, one is generating this convection currents also. By putting fire, you will push air, and this air warming and fumigation. Any insects, anything is there in anything, even a snake is there somewhere. The smoke that is created in the process, and most important thing is your microbial activity. What you are doing early morning, you are going to a goshala, mutra. You are collecting the urine of the cows and you are sprinkling. So, this is a method of, like in aquariums also, what we do is, new aquarium, you put just water, fresh aquarium, water turns white. If you put fish also, they will die, because there are no microbes. What we do is, from our old aquarium, some gravel we get and we put in new aquarium. Then the microbes are inoculated into. Then water doesn't turn like whitish. Anybody who is having aquarium, they know this. I worked on ornamental fish for about 8 years. I was a breeder of fish also. I had a shop also.
Actually, what
I'm telling.
I does is,
Hmm.
I will bring the fish from the shop. No, they will give some water with that. I will put the same water inside.
That is okay. Sometimes with that pathogens can also come. But if you are having a new aquarium, best is if you have old aquarium at home, your own aquarium, you know that is matured and that is perfect, everything. So, from your own aquarium, if you put some gravel, that is the perfect one. Rather, that's why sometimes if you get some fish along with water, if you put other fish also will die. There will be fungal infections, many problems will happen to fish. Okay, so this is the science. So, inoculation with good microbes in a new house is also as important as not doing anything. So, those who have not done house warming or anything, directly got into the house and then is leaving, then sick building syndrome. This I am not telling, this is a scientific term. Sick building syndrome is a scientific term. Okay. So, anyhow, whether you speak the house in the micropore of a biochar or your own house, everywhere it is same science. I am telling like that. Why my house is so popular and viral? Because of these things only, values. If you understand these fundamental things. So recently in our home, in the tiny home only, our family had two choices. One thing is going for this routine Satyanarayana Vratam. Every year we have one. During that Masa, Kartika Masam, something like that, we go have jungle kind of thing. But my son said, no, we will have this time this homam. Okay, we preferred homam. And I know the reason is there, because this fumigation, everything will happen, and it will cleanse the whole space like that. So that's why having these things is part of. Not only that, I keep a lamp in the home, not the your lights, lamp. So always keeping one lamp, you keep a niche in the wall. That is better, not on the tables and everywhere. It will topple and fire will happen. But always keep a lamp anywhere, somewhere in the house. That will also take away. See, I will tell one more thing. Garbha Gudi. Garbha Gudi means where God is there in the temple. That is the place where God is kept. There is no ventilation, remember. Then where all the bad air is going? Tell me.
Sucked by the diya.
There is no vent. Yes, because you always keep the lamp. That is making our pujaris to survive. Otherwise, they will die. Because already you have your incense sticks and smoke. That is like having 50 cigarettes every day. Second thing is lamp. This lamp or fire in the Garbhagudi is exhausting them. You got to see methane, it can be taken by fire. CO, it can be taken by fire. Like many other gases or whatever it is there, it is human or your prasadam or your whatever it is there, the smells, everything are annihilated, consumed by the flame. So that is how important it is, the fire. Okay, got it? So now what, how we have to use this, will come down to that science. Huh? I added, it's okay. Now you smell it. నువ్వు ఎస్పెషల్లీ అన్న నీకే ఏ స్మెల్ తెలుస్తలేదు, నీకు మట్టి స్మెల్ తెలియదు, అది గలీ స్మెల్ అంటే నేనేమనాలి. శ్రీకృష్ణుడు జమానాలో రోజంత మట్టి తింటుండే శ్రీకృష్ణుడు.
చాలా బాగుంది స్మెల్.
Actually, some smells are absorbed by biochar, remember. Some smells are absorbed, but it's okay. Smell is okay.
100%.
Okay.